This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Unette Gentry. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. Today's news is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New service and repair. Call Gunny's 775-727-6800.
Welcome to News 25 here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Unette Gentry. It is Thursday, November 10th.
Well, Nye County Clerk-elect Mark Comp has been busy training and now counting the paper ballots that were the main part of his campaign platform during his successful election. After running the paper ballots through the machine, now volunteers are now hand counting them at Valley Electric's Conference Center to confirm the machine is correct. As in every election cycle, mail-in ballots are still coming in the mail. The vote cannot be certified until the 18th of November. The hand count must be completed by the 17th to send it up to the state.
We're training people to restart our hand count process tomorrow. We've complied with the Secretary of State's wishes as to how we do our hand count, and we've resolved the minor differences, which are how we handle the ballots with gloves and the way we tally using, colored pens that can be distinguished from markings on a ballot, so that we know that the ballots will be secure as we do our process. So we're implementing that tomorrow. The call went out because they knew we had very few days. We've got to finish this by the 17th, because after the 17th we have to lock those ballots away because that's when we'll be certifying. And the call went out yesterday from a variety of different sources, and I had 110 people send emails to me wanting to volunteer. We had 131 people show up today, a lot of them that were part of the process before, but we've had people from Reno, Boulder City, Las Vegas, all over this state, and we've heard that people from Lyon County are coming here to help us out. They just have to be a Nevada voter to be part of our process.
You're signing in and you're saying that you are a registered voter. So I've got some forms I'm going to ask people to fill out that say they're going to not reveal what we're doing here, and they're going to keep the information that they've seen private, because you are looking at private information, which is somebody's ballot. It's pretty sacred. And so you're going to be sworn in as election officials when you come to do this, and taking an oath that you're going to do the right thing.
We had lines like I'd never seen all day long, and what the feedback I got from the poll workers is the number of people that dropped their ballots off to the poll was just overwhelming. We emptied one of those big ballot boxes twice by noon from people bringing in those ballots. Yeah. The ballots are all back here in the vaults in the Pahrump clerk's office, and we're going to use those ballots to do our parallel hand count process, as we've been talking about all along. We've modified our procedures to adapt to what the Secretary of State wanted, and we're moving forward. We know people have lives and they have things to do, but because we only need to create a team of 3 and they're very focused on just specific tasks, those tasks are easily learned, and they can come in and be part of the process with just some minor training that will provide them on the basics of what they need to know, and we'll put them to work. They just come down here to the Valley Electric Conference Facility between 8 and 5. We prefer people to make a commitment to this, but if we've had it where people come for a day or two, and because that's what they can to help out, and they'll be put with a team. We may have to wait till some additional people show up to make a team of 3, but we'll try our best to put everybody to work. There's always a job to do here. We need ballot runners. We have you can be verifying the tally sheets. So there's always something I can put somebody to work doing. Every night we're going to submit results to the Secretary of State. If they are county adjusted results, we'll release those and put them on our website the next morning. At night, we have to get confirmation from the Secretary of State, but they post any adjustments that we make to their website and update the results.
In every election, votes come in the mail, and Clark County is no exception to that rule. The governor's race is tight, and many are waiting for those votes to come in to determine who the winner is. Clark County election officials are not happy, though, with the attacks they're receiving from former President Donald Trump. Today, they held a daily news conference to give an update on the ongoing ballot count. Prior to today's news conference, they wanted to speak directly to the public about their progress, the process, and what they are calling outrageous claims by Trump when he stated, quote, that Clark County was corrupt.
Good morning, folks. Thank you for being here today. Because I really feel that it's important that we defend the integrity of our process here, not only in Clark County, but in the entire state of Nevada, I'm going to make a brief statement related to the comments put forward by former President Trump about elections, specifically here in Clark County. Obviously, he's misinformed 2 years later about the law and our election processes, which ensure the integrity of elections in Clark County and the state. We couldn't go any faster now, even if we wanted to. I'm going to remind you all of what I mentioned yesterday as far as the statutory deadlines that are in place. We in the state of Nevada must wait until Saturday to receive any of those ballots that were put into the United States Postal Service and postmarked by November 8th. We have to receive those up until Saturday. On Monday, the 14th, that will be our deadline for those voters who have been sent to the cure, because in our validation process, we were unable to match their signature to the signatures that we have on file. We have to wait for that deadline. So they'll have until the end of day, Monday, 5 p.m., in order to cure those ballots. And then finally, we have provisional ballots that we cannot process until we've sent all of the information up to the Secretary of State, who then compiles a report with all 17 counties so that we can identify any duplicates or somebody who has illegally voted in more than one county, which is something that we certainly want to prevent to uphold the integrity of our process. My staff has been working very diligently. We've been here from early in the morning until late at night. We've been fully staffed. We're working as hard as we possibly can in order to get the ballots counted. But whether we like it or not, there's no way that we can move any faster than we're currently moving.
And we'll keep you posted on those daily press conferences. Well, a high-speed rollover crash involving a power pole sent one female to the hospital. Mercy Air was unavailable at the time, so Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue medics rushed that patient to Desert View. Traffic was blocked in all directions on Highway 160 and Belle Vista early this morning for a single vehicle rollover that involved a vehicle striking a power pole on Highway 160. How the crash occurred is under the investigation of Nevada Highway Patrol. Valley Electric was also called on scene for the power lines that were down in the area. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue arrived on scene as well. One female was ejected from the vehicle. She was transported by ground ambulance to Desert View Hospital with injuries sustained as a result of this crash. The vehicle sustained major damage. The female was in critical condition at the time of the incident. Her condition is unknown at this time.
In another area accident, the driver of a silver sedan says he didn't even see it coming Wednesday night as he was rear-ended at a high rate of speed by a vehicle traveling on Highway 372.
Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating the cause of a two-vehicle high-impact rear-end collision that occurred last night on Highway 372 near Upland Avenue. According to the driver in the subject vehicle, her brakes failed and she collided with the other vehicle that was traveling approximately 47 miles per hour westbound on Highway 372. That driver sustained a head injury and was checked out by medics on scene, but declined to be medically transported to Desert View Hospital. The female driver of the car has said that she had brake problems previously on her vehicle, but that the mechanic had cleared those issues. Both vehicles sustained major damage. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies arrived on scene. Traffic was diverted around the scene during the cleanup and investigation by NHP.
All right, please be careful out there. More accidents to tell you about and your medical minute after the break.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Lisa Spahitz and Mike Plasmeyer at Country Financial Insurance. Auto, home, life, and commercial. 775-727-8920.
Welcome back. Well, a rural mail carrier quickly transferred her cargo this morning to another carrier following a minor collision here in town. Emergency crews responded to a two-vehicle crash this morning at Pahrump Valley Boulevard and Bourbon Street. Involved was a sedan and a rural mail carrier. All occupants declined to be medically transported from the scene at the time of the crash. The mail that was being carried was transported to another vehicle in a timely manner and was not delayed. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies are investigating the cause of this crash.
And the Pahrump Balloon Festival is happening at Petrick Park all weekend long, this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The hot air balloons take off at 7 a.m. each day. Vendor booths open at 9 a.m. in Petrick Park, which is located at 150 North Highway 160. And there are lots of vendor booths, food, fun, and festivity, and games for all ages. And there is a balloon glow scheduled for Friday and Saturday night. And there will also be car clubs meeting and so much more for the whole family. A complete schedule can be found at PaHrumpBalloonFest.com.
And as we head into a break, here's a word from Spring Mountain Medical.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical, healthcare the way you've always imagined it.
Hi, I'm Marquita Arajo with Spring Mountain Medical, your hometown health and wellness provider. Today I'm going to talk about getting an annual checkup. In our busy lives, we often ignore signs that our body gives us about our overall health. Most of the time, these are small things that our bodies overcome with proper diet and exercise. Sometimes our bodies are signaling a call for help. Either way, getting an annual checkup is a way of maintaining your health and ensuring that you're on top of issues that may limit your lifestyle or make you susceptible to further disease. If you've been putting off an annual exam, today is the day. Come see me or one of our providers and we'll make the experience pleasant, personal, and professional. You owe it to yourself. I'm Marquita Arajo, and this has been your Medical Minute brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. Also brought to you by Silver State Health. Visit silverstatehealth.org or call 702-471-0420 for an appointment. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, Dr. Tally Eric joins the team at P3 Medical, and because he's a new partner, there's going to be a slight name change, as Dr. Ed Harding explains as he welcomes the cardiologist on board.
Yes, I've been out in the Pahrump community for almost 13 years. We've opened this location in 2018. It's been going well. Yeah, we've been growing significantly over the past few years with the recent acquisition of Pahrump Cardiology and Family Practice. It really expands our footprint locally. This office is going to be changing to Medicare and Medicare Advantage. Our fee-for-service patients will be serviced at our Calvada location, and we have cardiology and an urgent care as well. So open enrollment just started and runs through December 7th, 2022, and that gives the Medicare age patients the opportunity to change their insurance or look around and find what plan is best for them. This location is going to continue to see Medicare and the Medicare Advantage patients. Different Medicare Advantage plans that are here locally, which is a good option for the patients, because that gives them some choice and then a lot better benefits. We're pretty much doing Medicare age patients in this office. All of the younger, the fee-for-service patients, the other insurances will be serviced at our other location on Calvada. The new name is going to be P3 Health Partners Pahrump, and that'll include those different offices as well. So we'll have a Medicare office, Medicare Advantage, that will be this one. We have a fee-for-service office, which is the family practice location on Calvada. We have an urgent care as well as cardiology. Dr. Eric's been a staple in the local community for some time, and he'll be part of our group full-time. We also do work with a number of local brokers that are a wealth of information. They kind of sit down with the patient, spend times, look at what medications they're on, what doctors they currently see, what their needs are, and try to pick a plan that works for the patient. Yeah, I think we're very patient-centered. We're physician-led. It's all about taking care of the patient using a more holistic approach. For more information, contact us here at P3 775-505-0810.
Well, is your computer performing slower than usual? Today, Josh Osborne from Great Computer Deals here in Pahrump talks to us about bad or failing hard drives.
Hey guys, Josh Osborne here with Pahrump's own Great Computer Deals. It's time for another quick tutorial. Today's topic, the most common issues we see at our computer repair center and how to avoid them, part 2. You'd think the biggest technology issue facing our customers this day and age would be their lack of computer knowledge. That's actually not the case at all. You'd be surprised to find that 50% of the problems that we help people solve are completely avoidable regardless of a customer's computer literacy. The issue we're talking about today, bad or failing hard drives. A large percentage of customers that are coming into our store coming in with really slow computers. Sometimes this is due to the amount of junk software that they've allowed to be installed on the machine. But more often, it's due to the fact they're still using a spinning mechanical hard drive. Meaning, the hard drive in their computer, this is the part that contains all of their data. Windows operating system files, personal information like pictures, documents, music, videos. That part has a moving and spinning platter. This platter looks like a little tiny record player with an arm that moves and reads the data. The problem is that this record player spins at 7,200 RPMs. That's over 7,000 rotations a minute, which is a ton of wear and tear over time. After years of this friction, vibration, and movement, the drive starts to wear out and you risk losing your data when the part finally crashes. Remember, always back up your data. So, how do we avoid this major issue? Well, thankfully, there is a newer style of hard drive that has come out over the last 5 to 7 years that has no moving parts at all. This kind of drive is called a solid-state hard drive. When purchasing a new computer, we highly recommend going this route as the drive will last longer and be considerably faster for a modest price increase. If you already have a computer running an older spin drive, you can bring it in to our repair center and have it upgraded to a solid-state hard drive for much less than you think. Trust us, the boost in performance will be worth every single penny. I'd even argue it's the best upgrade possible if speed is your goal. Still need help? Come down to our store. We're located at 1190 East Highway 372, across the street from Pizza Hut, and in the same plaza as Game Corner, Arcade, and Fun Center. Or just give us a call, 775-990-8833. We're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 3. Anyway, that's it for today's lesson. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Nevada State Police are joining forces with other law enforcement agencies around Nevada for a seatbelt enforcement event. The Click It or Ticket event takes place starting today and runs through the end of this month. The Click It or Ticket campaign aims to increase law enforcement participation by coordinating highly visible patrols across the state of Nevada looking for seatbelt violations and educating motorists about seatbelts and how significant they are during a vehicle crash. As of this October, Nevada has had 315 fatalities. 67 of those were unrestrained motorists. That's 67 lives that could possibly have been saved if they had been wearing seatbelts.
And the VA Southern Nevada Healthcare System is hosting an onboarding surge hiring event on Tuesday and Wednesday, November 15th and 16th from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. in the North Las Vegas VA Medical Center auditorium. The event is focused on fast-tracking candidates' onboarding experience by coordinating all required pre-employment actions into a single-day event. This all-hands-on-deck approach will boost completion of hiring actions with the goal of having new hires in their positions before the end of the month. The VA needs to hire approximately 52,000 employees per year over the next 5 years to keep pace with the new increasing demand for care and to ensure their employees remain healthy and committed to their mission.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
I wonder what it's going to be like for Balloon Fest weather.
Oh, hopefully not too windy. And today was a beautiful sunny day. Hopefully you'll be that way this weekend. We'll take a look after the break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. One day shy of Veterans Day, the 11th hour, the 11th day of the 11th month. You know the deal. Let's take a look at this weather map. Fernley and Fallon stuck at 44. Weather Twins, good for you. Carson City at 42. Out there in Tonopah, 40 degrees. You're the Cool Spot Award winner. Goldfield chasing you at 42. We got 54 in Beatty, 60 in Amargosa. That's as good as it got in all of Nevada. Amargosa, the hot spot winner. Congratulations. 57 degrees in Las Vegas. A little bit cool poolside, wouldn't you say? In Death Valley, just perfect. 69 degrees. And here in the Paradise of Pahrump, let's take a look. 52 degrees. That's our current temperature. 59 just a little bit early. It's cooling off rapidly as we get into this nighttime, mode. Northwesterly winds at 8 miles per hour. Humidity up to 24% this morning as the sun rose at 6:15, and it said about 40 minutes ago, about 4:39. Look for a low tonight of 35 degrees. Winds gently out of the east-northeast at 6 miles per hour. That humidity up to 37.5%. Does it smell like rain? Smells like a cloud for sure. Let's look. Yep, one big cloud on Friday. And temperatures in the mid-50s. It looks like yielding to warmer temperatures this weekend. A little wind kicking up, but sunshine Saturday, Sunday should be a gorgeous fall weekend. Monday, some little cloud action returns for a couple days. We get Wednesday off with beautiful sunshiny weather and 11-mile-per-hour winds. Temperatures end up the week at 57 on Thursday with some clouds, but no real talk of rain. So we're doing good. It's just fine and a beautiful weekend ahead of us. Let's make some plans, all right? Back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
All right. I want everybody to drive safe out there.
That's right,
for sure.
please.
All right.
Yes.
And we'll see you at Balloon Fest.
Yes.
I'll be back tomorrow night. I'm Deanna.
I'm Unette.
Good night.
Good night.